Hello everyone, my name is Dina. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to create form using HTML. I'm using WebStorm. You can use like Visual Studio. There is a bunch of it, but I like it WebStorm better, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. So first we're going to open for the article tag here, and then you're going to close it, and inside the article you're going to use form because we're gonna create a form, and then let's give it a method. We're gonna get it like go ahead with get, and then inside the form we're gonna create a field. So field set is gonna give it a board like around our forms, which is gonna make it like nice and neat our form. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and then inside the field list I'm gonna open for the legend. So legend is basically what it does. It gives it a title for the form on the top. I'm gonna show you what it does in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. First I'm gonna use it like create application. So application form. Here I'm gonna show you what legend does here. It gave it a title for our like forms. So that's what legend does. Okay, so next I'm gonna create a table because I'm gonna use a table for our form. So inside the table gonna create tr because we're using a table, so usually when you use a table we're gonna use like tr and th, so it's kind of an order. So now we're gonna write our label. So our label, so first I'm gonna create a first name. So let's go ahead and create if name, which is initial for first name, and then you can give it any name if you want, but I'm gonna go ahead with if name. And you don't have to worry when it's red because I'm gonna like when I put a label down here it's gonna change green, so I'll show you in a minute. You don't have to worry. And then here I'm gonna write in full, which is first name. Okay, so down here I'm gonna create a td tag and put on my input because this is where we're gonna input our like information, and we're gonna give it a type. Type is a text, right? So we're gonna text on the box, so it's gonna be and then I'm gonna give it an ID. ID is same thing here, if name. So I'm just gonna click it right on it, and then I'm gonna give it a name. Name is also like if name. For the size you don't have to read, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyway, so it's like let's give it 20. Okay, here if your form wanna be like required, so this is where you're gonna put required, which is not gonna leave it open. It has to be like written on it. Okay, let's check what we did so far here. So our first name here, and then you're gonna write in first name is Dina. Boom. So let's show you a couple of more. Okay, I'm gonna show you for address where you're gonna put our address. Let's create a tr. It's basically the same thing on the top, but a little bit different. I'm gonna show you because we have to create a row and a column here. Okay, we're gonna do it together. One th, and then same thing on the top. We're gonna put our label for. So for the first name I use like if name, but here I'm gonna use address, so we're gonna change it for address here. Address, And then I'm gonna write in full address here because it's gonna be on the title for the address. Okay, down here I'm gonna create again a TD tag. It's basically like I see on the top, it's like the same, but here a little bit different than here. Okay, sorry. Okay, here it's gonna be text area, and then our ID here is address, the one I use in the top. Address here, you're just gonna click right on it, and then here we're gonna give it, so that's why a little bit difference in the top here, because here we're gonna give it a row and a column. So first let's give it a row, and then I'm gonna go here with like 5, and then let's do it columns here also. Okay, let's give it 30, and then let's type your address here, type your address here, and then there we go. Okay, let's check it here. So we're gonna create here, we're gonna type our address here, so one, and then let's show you one more thing, which like a submit button, and then we're gonna do like a required. You're gonna see how it looks like. Okay, it's the same thing, like TR, and then the TD tag, and then let's colon span 2 times. Okay, so inside here, and then we're gonna create our input here, and then type. Let's do a submit because we're gonna do a submit here, and then we're gonna give it a value. Value is still submit. Okay, that's for submit, and submit, and then let's create one more time. It's for a receipt. For receipts, let's do type again here. This time I'm gonna change it with a receipt. Here it's submit and then receipt. So I'm gonna show you what it does. And then here reset. Reset. Okay, let's check it. Here we go. So we're gonna write our name here, Dina, and then the address here, 19 something here, and then we're gonna do submit. And then let's check, we did like for first name required. I'm just gonna write on the address, and then if I'm gonna leave it open for the first name, whether it's submit or not. Okay, for the address here, and then submit. You see, this has to be filled in because we put it here required. You see here, for the address we didn't do it because it's like optional, you don't have to write it, but for the first name we put required, so that's why we have to fill in before we submit it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment on my channel. Bye.